Good morning and welcome to the Motivational Devotional, where we are merging motivation and spirituality to create a daily dose of confident positivity. I hope that this morning's podcast will help you to be more spiritually and positively motivated so that you can transform your day. At 5:30 a.m. in spring, trees are filled with the noises of bird songs. The sound carries a carefree sense of joy. This fact can remind us that in the darkest and coolest hour, even birds know that the light of dawn is on its way. We might find it much easier to be hopeful and filled with joy in the spring, but what about autumn? People love the change of seasons, at least at first, when the hot, arid days of summer fade into cooler days with fall festivals, abundant confections like apple pie and fresh cider and pumpkin rolls. However, the days shorten and we have less daytime hours. Along with that, we seem to have fewer clear days and a lot more overcast days. The sunny, crisp day at an apple festival is replaced by a dreary, rain-filled day that can bring a darker mood to people. Some people say that they struggle more with depression or at least sadness in autumn than in other times of the year. While this is my very favorite time of year next to Christmas, I completely understand because I have this inner struggle between absorbing the beautiful smells of autumn and all the things I just mentioned, and in dealing with less daylight and earlier sunsets and more cold, rainy days. So this morning's motivational devotional is an expression of what I do to not let this season get the best of me, and maybe it will be helpful to you as well. The first thing I remember is that if I want to change how I feel, I can change what I think and what I do. Now, thinking and doing may be part of the whole problem with autumn, pressing darker moods on people, but instead of thinking about all the things you can't do, like camping and going for long walks and gardening and sitting by the swimming pool, it's very simple to think of things you can do. I also don't look at these as substitutes, as in, I can't do much outside, so I guess I'll just read a book. If I do that, then even while reading the book, I might be thinking that I wish I was camping or taking the dogs to the dog park. The point is, you can think about doing things inside that you might wish had gotten done if you had gone for that walk, like mundane things like laundry or cleaning out closets or other chores. Okay, granted, not as much fun as an apple festival, but I'm trying to help us stay away from binging a TV series while munching on unhealthy snacks. And maybe you like to sketch or write or read, and so you can do that while also thinking of what a blessing the weather is, because now you're able to catch up on some of the stuff you never get to when the weather is nice. With evening coming sooner every night, I remember that I then have more time to turn the lights down and meditate, or light some candles for a relaxing evening with a certain someone that I couldn't have done in the middle of summer. One key thing to remember is that the light of the universe is inside each one of us, and I use that for a spiritual practice in disconnecting from the weather and the daylight and any external condition having any influence over my state of being. Daylight, moonlight. Warm days, dreary days. Doesn't matter. My connection with the divine is the same, and my outlook and mood and demeanor are determined by me, not by what is going on around me. Does that mean I'm never affected by that? Of course not. Being human, I still open the curtains of my big front window and see a rainy, dark day at 9 in the morning, and I think, ugh, rain, and it's cold. But then I think, okay, change of plans. Not working in the yard today, no walk in the park. Instead, I'm going to get started on my next book, or maybe I will go through things in the basement and see what can go. And then I'll also feel better because I unloaded some stuff I didn't need. This isn't just positive thinking. This is continuing relentless intent toward one's dreams, because we have to be dialed into the dream and not let stinking thinking let us focus on too much, anyway, on temporary circumstances. The pursuit of your dream facilitates hope, and even dreary days should have no power over your hope, because keeping that hope alive is where you will find that all of creation is conspiring in your favor. Trust that the universe always has your back. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope." Thank you for taking the time to listen today. Please help keep this podcast going by following the Motivational Devotional Facebook page, following @ThreefoldAway Radio on Twitter, and sharing the written format of today's message from motivational-devotional.com on your social media. I am deeply grateful for your support, and thank you for letting Motivational Devotional be part of your journey. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
Motivational Devotional is a production of Threefold Way Radio, LLC.